hanging out here with Gary Palone. We were out here a couple of weeks ago to tell you that the track was officially for sale. Now we've got more news, as officially Paradise Speedway has been sold. Of course, with me right now is Gary Palone. How many years at the helm here?
I've been here 47. The track was originally built in 1962. I raced here from 67 until 75 until I bought it, and then I quit racing.
Okay. So when did this news happen? The Speedway is officially sold? The paperwork is done?
It's official. I'll keep running things until the end of the year. They take over sometime in January.
Who is they, or can you say?
It's Joe Dendis is the one that purchased the track. He's one of Matt Shepard's sponsors.
Oh, Dendis Companies. Yes. Yep. Okay.
And he owns the gravel pits around us.
Right off the backstretch?
Right. And that's about 200 acres down there. And the plan is to make that campgrounds. And this is going to be part of eventually some type of a recreation park.
Okay. So does it remain a racetrack next year?
Yes, it's going to stay a racetrack. Dendis himself doesn't plan on running it. He plans on leasing it. So at this point, we're looking for people that are interested in leasing. Present a proposal, and he's going to pick whichever one that he likes the best. And we just want to make sure next April we're ready to roll.
Okay. And you said there are people who are, as of right now, who are interested in doing this.
Yes, I have one person that's very interested. He's been with us the racetrack. In fact, he'll be here, and I'm hoping you get a chance to interview him later.
I hope so too. So we're optimistic then that Paradise Speedway's legacy will continue.
Yes, it will.
Okay. What would you like to see happen if everything was a perfect world? What would you like to see?
I would like to. If it was a perfect world, I'd keep running it myself. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, our life cycle doesn't permit it too much. And at 80 years old, it's time for me to step aside and let somebody else get going on it. And every time you bring in new people, you've got new blood, new thoughts, and you try some new things, and almost always for the better.
Okay. Might you still be involved? Let's say the new person said, Gary, I need somebody to maintain just the track for me and water it.
I don't plan on going anywhere.
Okay, so that would be a yes, then you would be happy to do that. Okay. Because I was around you enough the last time and watched you work on the trucks and stuff. That seems to be the part of this that you enjoy the most.
Yes, I enjoy that. I enjoy the racers. I don't enjoy the crap that I get from just a handful of people.
I understand.
That, every racetrack has to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I hired a track manager, Bill Glitch, years ago, with the sole purpose of handling all the BS. And that's taken a lot of the pressure off. Otherwise, I would have quit 10 years ago.
Oh, really? Okay. Yes. All right.
Yeah, I'm not made that way. Mm-hmm. If you want to argue and fight, go somewhere else. It's like we don't need it.
Yeah, we're not teenagers anymore, and we're not in our 20s,
We had one guy this spring that came here. In the first 3 weeks that he was here, he wrecked 4 cars.
More than one a night?
Not his, 4 other cars.
Oh, okay, I was going to say that seemed impossible. Yeah, okay.
And so we finally threw the guy out forever out of the track. And we haven't had much problem since. We had a little arguing and fighting with a couple, and I basically put the word out, if we see you do something intentionally to take a car out, hurt a person, you're done.
Yeah, we're not handling that.
Not this week, for the whole year. You're done.
I like
Load
that.
it up and go, because we don't need you.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
That's really worked good for us for the last 3 weeks.
Anything else you want to say to all the people who supported you all these years?
Thanks. We've developed, my wife and I have developed a friendship with hundreds of people. And that would have never happened without the racetrack. And the bulk of the racers are really super people.
They are.
They're very dedicated. They're doing what they want to do. And it's great. We have a lot of kids. We have a lot of adults. But the kids that are here, and 30 years from now, their kids, and 40 years from now, their grandkids are racing. You know, we've got a lot of that situation right now.
And that's what the sport needs
Yeah,
to survive the long term.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for all your work, and we're going to be shooting a lot of stuff here today, so look for that coming up during the week. Gary, I appreciate everything you've done for me. My daughter won her very first heat race here. I got to drive a vintage modified here years ago in the practices, so the place has always held a special place for me in my heart, so thank you from the bottom of mine.
You're quite welcome.